Go ahead.
Okay. Hi, everybody. My name is Alyssa. I want to share a little bit about myself first. So I've always had an interest in sign language. So then when I met Gage, it just so happens that his two nieces are deaf. So that's amazing. And then the one nephew. So it all kind of started going into play. And now I'm a sophomore in college, and in about 2 years, I'm probably going to have my own deaf classroom. So that's really amazing. But I'm very happy for you all to be here and to take time out of your busy lives to help improve the lives of these kids. It means a lot. And I wanted to share two things just so you guys can grasp just how important communication is for them. So the first one is that without language access, 33.8% of deaf individuals have depression or anxiety, and that's compared to the 6.8% of hearing individuals. And then the second one is that 80% of deaf kids have language deprivation. So congratulations on changing that statistic. All right, I think we're finished with that. So let's start. Okay, we're gonna start with a few things about signing, I guess. The first one is waving. So, some of you may already know, but waving like this is a good way to get their attention. So they won't really, know if you're behind them. So you're gonna have to wave next to them, or tapping their shoulder. Or my own teacher has said, because she's deaf, she has said that it's okay to throw something tiny or small, soft, nothing that's gonna hurt them, just like at the back of them if they're turned around. It's happened to her many times, she said, so she said it's fine. The second one is your signing space. So you don't really want to be signing all crazy all over the place. It's the technical signing space is from elbow to elbow, down to your roughly your belly button, and then the top of your head. Third is your facial expression. So that's kind of the way that they can grasp if it's a question, if it's a statement, or if it's if you're being serious, or if you're just being funny. So yeah, that's eyebrows down, up, that type of stuff. The last one is your hands. So whether you are right or left-handed, it doesn't matter. You will have a dominant hand that you usually write with or whatever. And if you're ambidextrous, doesn't matter. You will see that one hand shows up more in sign than the other. So So the first one's pretty easy. It's just hi. Yeah, sorry. You guys, I'll say the word and do the sign, and then I just want you guys to repeat it after me. Okay, so the first one's hi. Yes. The second one is good morning. Good morning. So your dominant hand will touch your chin down to your other hand. And then your other hand will come into the crease of your elbow, and your dominant hand will lift up. So good morning. All right. We have another one. Good afternoon. Yes. So your dominant hand's elbow will be placed on top of your non-dominant hand. So good afternoon. Okay, now the last of good evening. Evening. So this one, sorry if you guys can't see me. I'm gonna open this. Okay, sorry. Just so you can see me a little better. It'll be good evening. Yes. If you have any questions, just let me know. Raise your hand and let me know at any point. Alrighty. Alright, the next one is how are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? Very good. The next one is what's new. So what? That's where the facial expressions come into it. You want to put your eyebrows down. What's new? What's new? We can move to the next section. That's farewells. So the first one is goodbye. So you just wave goodbye. The next one is good night. So that's good night. So that one you'll have your wrist bent, kind of like a little stare almost, and just hit it on your wrist. That's night. Good night. Yeah, good job. See you soon. So this one is just gonna be see you soon. So you're gonna pinch your one hand, that, and just put it on your chin. So see you soon. Yes. All right. Yeah.
When you say soon, you supposed to be out?
Yes. Soon.
And the see you is your eyes now.
Yes. Yes. It is your eyes. So you can go like see you soon, or I don't want to confuse you guys too much, but because there's a bunch of different ways you can do it. But so you can go like see you soon or see you soon. So there's a lot of things that are like that. All right, and then I have another see you later. See you later. So you're gonna just do the L shape, and you're gonna start like this and flip it down. Yes. So same, see you later.
Does that one matter on which hand?
Which
I'm just asking
hand?
so that way you know.
Most of the time you're supposed to do your dominant hand. Yeah, that's all I mean.
Okay, I'll change it to the O. Yes. Just like for the later. This is okay.
No,
Right.
doesn't matter.
Okay.
Just, yeah, just a flick down. Okay, so see you later. Chase you. All right, next section. Okay, pronouns. We're just gonna jump into it because it's not too hard. So the first one is I or me. You just point at yourself. I or me. The second one is you. And then we have she or he, and that's going to be pointing to the side.
Yes.
Yes, if they're there. If they're not there and you're just referring to somebody, you kind of just point down, like she or he. So they still understand that they are talking about somebody, like a she or a he, somebody else there. And then her, him is the same. It's just pointing. And that can be the other way too, whatever you're comfortable with. So it can be to the right, to the left. It's just a point to the side. And then we have we or us. And that's just the number one finger. And you're going to tap your first shoulder and then your far shoulder. So close shoulder and then far shoulder. Yep, that's we or us. And then they or them is just pointing outwards and you're dragging your hand across. So if they are there, you will like point, oh, them over there. But if they're not there, again, you're just gonna kind of do the same thing. And then the last one is it, which is also the same, pointing down. It, or at the object, or whatever it may be. It's gonna be roughly the same, but my or mine, my or mine. Yes, that does matter. So this is showing possession. So this is like you're saying my shoes or my picture, you know? So not me picture. That doesn't make sense. Okay. Next one is your or yours is your. So this is if I had somebody standing here, I'd be like, oh, there's your shoes, you know? So it's giving possession to their belongings, their things. Next we have hers or his. That's to the side again. And if the person is there with you, obviously, you know, go to wherever they are. But if they're not, just go out to the side. Ours or our is the open hand shape, but not fingers open, but fingers closed. And you're going to touch your close shoulder and then your far shoulder. So close shoulder, then far shoulder. And then we have their or theirs. It's also similar to their, but it's flat hand shape. and doing a drag back. Yeah, so their belongings. And then it's, that's kind of just point, like it's showing possession. So mostly it's, with possession, it's a flat hand. That's what you can remember the most. Repeat it back to me. Okay, so number 1. Number 2. This is number 3. Don't get mad at me. It's gonna ruin your life, I know. It's like the worst. I still mess it up, so don't worry. 4. 5. And then now, so 1 through 5 is with your palm towards you. And then for 6 to 10, or 6 and up, actually, it's flipped back out. So 6, you're going to touch your thumb to your pinky. And then your thumb to your ring finger. For 7, that's 7. 8 is to middle finger. And 9 is to your pointer finger. All right, let's, and then 10, sorry, 10 is a shake. Yes. The next section is plural pronouns. So that's going to be like saying the 2 of us are going to the park, or the 3 of us are going to eat. So we're going to start with 2 of us. So that is just going to be a shake between you and that person. So it's going to be number 2 and a shake between you and that person. Or it could be over here. Yeah, between you and that person. So if they're in front of you, you'll be like, us 2 are going to go eat. So over here, us 2. Then 3 of us is going to be number 3, our favorite. And it's going to be like a circle. And you want to do it closer to your body because it's showing that like you're included in them, in that group. It's going to be a 3 of us. And then 4 of us is the same. And 5 of us is also the same. And then if it's a group of us, you will say like circle you and the people. So include yourself and then the other people. And then group, like a group. So like all the people. So all of us grouped.
Is there a
yeah.
reason why 2 is different, not the swirl?
I don't think so. I think they just did it that way. I think it's just easier, like, oh, us 2. I don't know. I'm not sure on that one. Okay, so the next one is you 2. So you're not in the group of any of them. So you're going to be like you 2. So that one's a shake. And then there'll be 3 of you. So that'll be like you guys. This is the distance matters because this is where it's coming into play. It's saying them 3, not me included. 3. And then that is same for 4 of you, excuse me. And 5 of you. And then if there's you in your group, it'll be the same, just you guys over there, group. So you guys, circle them all, group. And then next is 2 of them. So that'll be 2 of them. That's kind of the same as you 2, 3 of you, 4 of you, all that stuff. So that'll just be 2 of them. That's more off to the side though. So it'll be over here, kind of 2 of them, 3 of them, 4 of them, 5 of them. And then if there's a group of them, it's the same, circle and group. Very good. All right, so we're finished with that. Actually, you just finished alphabet. I think that's important because that's your name. So, I mean, I don't know if any of you have a name sign, but that is, you will need to spell your name to get a name sign. So that can come in very handy. So we'll start with that. I'm going to go very slow, so don't worry. Yeah, so let's start. Ready? So this is A, B, C. For this one, you want to make sure your hand is very far, like out, not like super scrunched in, but far out. C, D, E, So this is like C, but scrunched in. F is like 9. C, D, E, F. F is like a pinch. Like a pinch. F, C, E, F. G. This is what it looks like. You will hold it this way, but it looks like that. Like a pinch almost. So G. Yes. H. So this is what it looks like at the back. I. And then J, you're going to swoop it like you're drawing a J. K. You're going to have your thumb on your back, the finger that's pointing forwards more. I know. You're fast. So the thumb will be on the finger that's closer to the front, that's pointing to the front, and that's K. We have L. M, you're going to tuck your thumb underneath 3 fingers. And this one, when you're doing the alphabet, don't squeeze your hands really hard. There's no need to do it. It can be like this, and they'll get it. They will get it. So M. And then you're going to take one finger out and do N. O. O just looks like an O. But that one will still be pointed forwards. I know you'd probably think like you'd turn it or something, but it's actually still pointed just straight. And then P is just the K, but down. So same thumb on the finger that's pointing forward, and you're going to go down. And then Q is G, but down. And that will also be forward. And then P, Q, R. This is going to be really annoying. I'm very frustrated with it. But R and X are complete opposites of each other, but because this looks like X and X looks like R. But so this is R. R, S. S can be confusing because it gets tricky with A, because A, the thumb is next to you, but S, the thumb is in front. So Q, R, S. T, you have one finger up. U, like a U. V is separated. W, add a finger. Yep, W. What is it? Q, R, S, T, U, V, W. X is R. See, it's confusing. Okay, so that's X. Y. And then Z, you draw it. And that'll always be with your pointer finger.